Hi everyone, so welcome to the second part of the video. So I have told you that I'll be discussing about the MCQ in the next part, right? So this video is about the MCQs part. So if you haven't watched the video about the Indian Union budget chapter brief, then please go ahead and watch it. I will leave it in the description. Please click on the I button above so you can click on the video. Okay, now, so without getting late, let's start with our questions. So the first question is, who presents budget in parliament? So there are few options. One is prime minister, no. Finance minister, home minister, president of India, defense minister. So what is budget first of all? It is relating to money. So if it is relating to money, will prime minister present it? No. Will it be home minister? No. Will it be president of India? No. Will it be different minister? No. Then the answer will be finance minister. Okay, the second question. Who presents budget in parliament? Again, it will be finance minister. And the third question. As per Union Budget 2021, the fiscal deficit is estimated to be how much percentage of GDP? See, I have not discussed this in this chapter, but if you have seen my other video about the financial market or about the GDP, that is the second chapter. So there I have told you that there is 9.5% fiscal deficit. So it is indirectly, see, that is what I told you in the beginning only. In CSCET, there can be a question from any source, from first chapter or from second chapter, or they may ask from current affairs, or sometimes from Indian Union budget, they will ask in current affairs, and sometimes logical research, legal aptitude, something called as NCLT, that is all there, right? So that can be asked in current affairs. So there is no chances of predicting. Okay. So you have to be aware of things, everything, whatever the things that is going on, you should be aware. That is the greatest challenge for CS students. Okay. Next one. What is the age limit for senior citizens who are abolished from the need of filing IT return? So this is nothing but I told you that for senior citizen, the government, that is the finance minister, has said that you are exempted from paying tax. So who are those? Is it the senior citizen above 65 years or 70 years or 60 years or 75 years? It is 75 years. So what is the tip to remember this? India is celebrating 75th Indian independence in next 2 years, after next 2 years. So it is the tip to remember this. Okay. Now, consider the following statement which is related to financial statement. You have to say whether it is related or not related. The first point tells that the annual financial statement is divided into three parts: consolidated fund, contingency fund, and public fund. It is true, right? Yes, the first one is true. Let us see the second point. All revenue raised by the government, money borrowed, and money received from loans given by the government flow into the consolidated fund. Yes, again, this is also true. Let us see the third point. Article 112 of the Constitution requires the government to present to Parliament a statement of estimated receipt and expenditure in respect of every financial year. Now, what are true, what are false? First one is true, second one is true, third one, it is also true. So, the right answer is 1, 2, and 3. Okay. The sixth question. First finance minister of independent India. After getting independent, who was the first finance minister of India? Yes, it is Shanmugam Chetty. Okay. Seventh question. Arrange the following stages in the enactment of budget in proper order. So there, yeah, they have mixed up all these things. We have to order it in a proper manner. Okay. The first one is general discussion. Second one is appropriation bill. Third one is finance bill. Fourth one is voting of demand for grant. Fifth one is presentation to legislature. So what do you think? Which one do you think the correct answer is? First, in Article 112, according to the Article 112, what they have to do? They have to prepare a statement of revenue receipts and revenue expenditure and submit it to the legislature. Fifth one will be first. And then there in Lok Sabha, all of them in the house, in the parliament, all of them will discuss about the parliament. And after discussion, if any of them wants money to withdraw from the consolidated fund, then what they have to do? They have to pass appropriation bill. Before that, what they have to do? Please give me money so that I can use here. So that is called as demand for grant. After demand for grants, what will happen? The appropriation bill will be passed, whereby the uh, the states or any person or authority will have the right, that is, the government will have the right to withdraw amount from consolidated fund. That is the second. Okay. And then what will happen? The finance bill. The finance bill will be introduced. What is finance bill? It is also called as what? It is also called as money bill. So what is the process then? Presentation to legislature, general discussion, appropriation bill, and finance bill. See, voting for demand for grant will not come here. Okay. So you are getting it out that even voting for demand for grant will also be there, right? But in the given option, it is not in the order. So see here, what is the first in option A? They are saying that general discussion will be first. Is it true? No. Then firstly, the option A will be answered. The next one, come to C. Here C, fifth one they are saying. First presentation to legislature. Yes, correct. Then next one is general discussion. This is also correct. And they are going to the fourth point, voting of demand for grant. It is also correct. And coming to the third point, finance bill. No. After appropriation bill, the finance bill will be passed. Before it will not pass. So again, this will be cancelled. Come to the last point, presentation to legislature, general discussion, and then again finance bill, and then they are coming to voting of demand for grant. Again, this is not the correct answer. So what is the correct answer? Presentation to legislature, general discussion, appropriation bill, sorry, and then okay. So if I want to tell you what is there in the textbook, then firstly it is presentation of legislature, okay, and then general discussion, okay, appropriation bill third, and then before appropriation bill voting for demand for grants, okay. After that appropriation bill and then finance bill. So it should be like 5, 1, 4, 2, 3. But the option here in the fifth one, they have ignored the fourth option. So here you have only 5, 1, 2, 3. So I have ticked the B option. Okay. So don't get confused. That is where you get confused. Okay. Now, the word budget is mentioned in which of the following articles of the Constitution? This we have not discussed, but still you can answer. So let me see who will answer. Option A, Article 114. Option B, Article 112. Option C, Article 110. So what is the correct answer? It is none. Why? What is Article 110? Finance bill, that is money bill. Article 112, presenting the expenditure and income statement for Parliament. And 114, contingency fund. Very good. Okay. Next, the budget was formally introduced in India. In when? When they have introduced. So the correct answer is first, April 7th or something, 1860. Okay. Yes, it is April 7, 1860. Okay. 10th one. The budget was formally introduced in India. Again, the same question. Okay. Okay. Next question. The railway budget was combined with union budget when from 2017, 18, 11, 9. What is the correct answer? 17. Yes. Union budget of 2020 and 21 was dash budget of Indian independence. See, I have told you that in the next 2 years there will be 75th anniversary. So now you have to cancel it. If in the next 2 years it is 75, then minus 2 would be something like 72nd. 72nd, right? Yes. Next, the railway budget was separated from the general budget in 1824 on the recommendation of the following committee. So this has not been given in your book, right? Just for the information, I have given this. So the right answer is Ackworth Committee. Who among the following gave the longest budget speech in India? Of course, it is Nirmala Sitaraman. Which company's IPO will be launched in 2021 to 22 as a part of government disinvestment strategy? Tell me which is that. IDBI, LIC, Air India, SBI. Firstly, IDBI is going to get disinvested in this year, that is in 2020, and Air India also. SBI, no. So LIC, yes. I'm sorry, guys. It is IPO, initial public offering. So it is LIC. It is not the disinvestment of the banks to PSU. I thought it is to PSU bank. I'm really sorry. It is IPO. I told you in the class, right? IPO, LIC is going for IPO in 2021 and 22. Yes. Okay, the 16th question. Budget for 2021-22 announced voluntary vehicle scrapping policy to price out old and polluting vehicles. After how many years fitness of commercial vehicles will be checked for the same? It is option 15. So this is also not given in your syllabus, but just for the information I have given it. What is the disinvestment target for financial year 2022? 21-22? It is 1.75 lakh crore. Financial Minister Nirmala Sitharaman announced to protect whom from double taxation in Union Budget 2021. Here you have to eliminate. How do you eliminate? Indian citizen will pay the tax in India itself. So they are not tend to be in a double taxation. Now foreigners, who are foreigners? Of course they are non-resident. So they are given two options, foreigner, non-resident. So we use NRIs normally to name them. So let us take NRI. Okay. As per the budget, how many agri-infrastructure has been imposed on alcoholic beverages? I think you all know about this. It is 100%. Next, Article 112 deals with, I already told the answer for this. So it deals with annual financial statement. Finance bill or money bill is listed or given in Article 110, 112, 113 or 114. Article 110. Next, market borrowing is capital receipt, capital expenditure, revenue receipt, expenditure. See, what is market borrowing? It is nothing but taking loan from the public. So, first of all, loan means capital. So, money is coming in or going up? Money is coming in. So, it is capital receipt. Next, fiscal deficit is calculated as per the percentage of GDP. Yes, true. So in the class we have solved the problem on this, right? It is calculated on GDP. Now external grant is tax revenue, non-tax revenue, both tax as well as non-tax revenue. None of the above. Here you will get confused. I know. So what is the correct answer? It is non-tax revenue. What is external grant, by the way? Giving extra money, additional money to meet the expenses. So what is tax revenue? Something which the government will earn when someone pays the tax. But here there is no tax for external grants. Okay. So these are the quick MCQ questions that I would like to solve in this class. So if you have any doubt or if you have any questions relating to this, you can ask me anytime in the comment section below. I try to reply you in within 24 hours and I promise to do it so. So if you get any doubt, come back and thank you so much for watching this video. Please like, share and subscribe and share it with your friends. And if you want me to change anything, please let me know. I'll do the same. Thank you so much.